Hello and welcome to the Picturepark How-To series. Today's topic, the agency media server. As you probably have noticed from other videos in Picturepark, you have on the top left corner up here, you have different sort of channels. They can be, of course, renamed according to your structures. What's now interesting as an agency is that you can have each channel for one of your clients. This also applies to multinational organizations which have, for example, different brands or different divisions. They probably want to have complete separate structures, complete separate permissions for each channel. So when you click up here, you will see now that I've changed into the keywords channel, which has a totally different structure than the first channel called assets. And also what you've probably noticed is that the header up here changed now. And this can be now very interesting for you as an agency or multinational organization, because you could have up here for each channel or for each brand or for each client, for example, a different naming. You can have, of course, a different header up here, which is completely adjusted to your corporate design. You can have then down here totally different category structures from the other channels, which contain probably also different assets. But what you can also do, you can, for example, share certain assets over multiple categories. This is simply done by the permissions, and you can then define which user is allowed or which user group is allowed to access certain assets. You can now change here, for example, into an archive, which is currently empty, but showing me a different sort of channel up here. The partner area also, of course, there doesn't have to be the Picturepark logo. This is very flexible in terms of design. What's now interesting also, you can have different user groups which manage themselves. In Picturepark, it means you could have a client, for example, which manages his or her own structures in Picturepark, and there could be another client, for example, on the same server, on the same installation of Picturepark, having totally different assets on the same server. And this is interesting, especially for agencies, because they could manage then multiple clients and giving each client their own look and feel in Picturepark, and each client would still feel that they have an own Picturepark installation running for them. What you can also define, of course, are metadata fields for each user group. That means even the metadata can be different for each user group in Picturepark. So this is probably an interesting business model for an agency, or probably was a different or interesting sort of solution for multinational organizations or multi-brand organizations. Please don't hesitate to contact us at info@picturepark.com or visit us at www.picturepark.com for more information. Many thanks, and enjoy the other videos of the How-To series.